Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wilkes-Barre, the Wolfpack Stadium tonight. Live high school football tonight here in the John Mendola Show Network. Appreciate you joining us tonight as Crestwood comes to town to take on the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Community Day here at Wilkes-Barre area. That was earlier for a couple of hours, and now we get ready to go. And a beautiful sky in the far distance as you see the sky, how beautiful it looks here at Wolfpack Stadium as we get ready to go after it and get it underway tonight. Want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service, Manuka Subaru, It's All We Do, Athletic Republic, locations in Dallas and Music, our Carol and Janelle at Old Forge, Dee's Diner, East Main Street in Wilkes-Barre, of course, college coaching, our friends there, Dr. Todd Pacheski, and tonight, Saporito, Falcone, and Watt, Daniel J. Hughes Funeral Home, with 2 locations, and what in the Sam Hills Pizza, located in the Parsons section of Wilkes-Barre on George Avenue. Looking to order your pizza? It's 570-270-4462 for what in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza. Pizza with appeal. So we're going to be underway as Evan Corcoran going to kick this thing down to the 12-yard line. And here come the Comets of Crestwood up to the 30-yard line. Dennis on the return here for Crestwood. So the Comets will get things going with their offense, which is difficult to defend, as you'll see a bunch of Noah Schultz, you'll see a bunch of Brendan Dennis, and you'll see Jaden Shedlock and crew here for Crestwood. So here come the Comets right off the bat here, the opening play. Somebody jump off sides maybe, and the Wolfpack there up front. So Shiner gets the job done. It'll be second down now and about 9 here for the Crestwood Comets. Our McCarthy Tire game of the night here at Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack Stadium. Our first football game we're bringing to you. Here comes Crestwood. They're looking to throw. They got a little deep route down that sideline and running stride for stride was Nelson on Josh Hilp. We'll get to some replays tonight here on the John Mendola Show Network. We appreciate you joining us. Third down and 9. Crestwood, 2 receivers to the left. That's Dennis and Hilp. Schultz in the backfield. And here comes the snap. They're going to throw a long slant there, and Dennis is open. Big window there, and the Wolfpack did not converge. It'll be a first down here for Crestwood. Want to thank our friends at Dee's Diner, East Main Street in Wilkes-Barre. Across from the casino fans, it's hard to find a place open past 9 o'clock. Those restaurants, tough, 24/7. You're looking for breakfast, you're looking for lunch, you're looking for dinner. These diners open all the time. And they are still down at the Wilkes-Barre Fair with that brand new food truck. It's blue, and it's gorgeous, and it's pretty darn good food. Dee's Diner in Plains. Wolfpack jumping up a little bit up front. And breaking through is Dennis. He's got 10 yards for a first down. So the chain gang is getting a little busy here as Crestwood now has put together 2 first downs in a row. 10:32 on the clock here in the opening drive for Crestwood. And they will roll to the left side, and getting some room is the fast freshman. Oh, that is Schultz. He's going to take it the distance. I thought that was Shedlock, but it is Schultz. Noah Schultz taking that thing to the promised land. 52 yards. So a nice job by Crestwood. They got the big flags over there, the CHS flags. .10:18 on the clock, and Crestwood strikes first tonight here against Wilkes-Barre area. I want to thank our friend Daniel J. Hughes Funeral Home, 2 locations, Cary Ave in Wilkes-Barre and Main Street in Wilkes-Barre. And the kick is up, it's low, it hits the crossbar, it is no good. So it is 6-0. That is the score, and Crestwood leads here against Wilkes-Barre area. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here on the John Mendola Show Network. So here we go. The kickoff here from Crestwood's going to bounce all the way down. Is it going to go out of bounds? It does. So we'll get a penalty flag here. As we appreciate you joining us here on the John Mendola Show Network tonight for Crestwood and Wilkes-Barre area. So the red sky is falling, and we're getting a little bit more to a darkened sky here tonight in Plains Township as we give you the Wolfpack offense with their freshman quarterback, Howe. Right side, Nelson. He's got a seam. Nelson's got track-like speed and down to the 43-yard line. Nice tackle over there by number 3, Robert Knight. So that is a first down carry, 22 yards for Nelson. So we'll hurry it up. The chain gang isn't even set over there. Nelson left side. Nelson is going to get tackled from behind, but not behind the line of scrimmage. Gets down to the 39-yard line. I want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. They are open till 3 o'clock tomorrow. You're thinking car wash, you're thinking tire change, rotation, maybe new tires or an oil change. Think of our friends at McCarthy Tire Service, one of the largest tire dealers in North America. 3 receivers over to the left-hand side right now here for the Wolfpack. They'll bring a dude in motion, and they'll give it to him. He's hit hard right off the get-go. Great job there by linebacker number 44, Lincoln Bibla. Man, he shot in like a cannon as he took down number 26, Devon Underwood. We'll get to some scores tonight. Dallas and Hazleton, the other big game here in northeastern Pennsylvania. That's going on. People just finding us now here on YouTube. It is Crestwood and Wilkes-Barre area going head-to-head. So somehow Crestwood got the ball. I didn't see that. That happened in a snap. And student body left one more time for the Comets. And Noah Schultz running over tacklers.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Gain 16 on the play. And up for Comets.
So the Comets picking up that fumble. And they're taking advantage. They lead by 6 here. 9:04 on the clock. Want to thank our friends at Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. They're open till 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon in the Manuka section of Scranton. Here is Crestwood with that difficult offense. And they come back this way. Flag gets thrown down, and Dennis on the carry. So in on the stop, it was Redding, but this is in the area of maybe holding, or it is. So that'll back them up. 9 minutes on the clock here, and a 6-point advantage here for Crestwood tonight at Wolfpack Stadium. A nice crowd on hand. Student section wearing yellow tonight. So high above Wolfpack Stadium, Crestwood looking to continue to move the football. Schultz on the right-hand side. He's got plenty of wiggle room. Nelson's down there. Can he catch him? And he finally does, down near the 14-yard line. But right now, Crestwood causing fits as Wilkes-Barre area just can't figure out this offense right now. And Rich Bonello talking to him, Dallas beat Crestwood quite handily. But again, my point, I think, was that you're going to see a different Crestwood team in the weeks to come as they get closer to the playoffs. There is a timeout on the field right now. As we thank our friends at What in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza. Pizza with Appeal, 100 George Avenue in Parsons section of Wilkes-Barre. Just off the Cross Valley, hand-tossed thin crust and deep dish. You can eat in, take out, delivery. 570-270-4462. Order your pizza now at What in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza in the Parsons section of Wilkes-Barre. So Wilkes-Barre right now, they call the timeout defensively to try to slow down this Crestwood offense, who's put up 6 quick points. That'll make you think just a little bit. We thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. So it's been 76 years since attorney Joe Saporito returned from World War II. Attorney Sam Falcone, Bill Watt, Mara Armazzani has continued with the same principles, honest work, dedication to their clients, courtroom success. Saporito, Falcone, and Watt, that new location, 48 South Main Street in Pittston. 8:25 on the clock. They go straight ahead, and Noah Schultz, he's just wiggling around everybody down to the 3-yard line. So Crestwood right now is getting the job done up front, and they're going to try to press this a little bit as Shedlock is just giving it to Schultz or vice versa. And he gets held up over on that right-hand side. So Shedlock wearing 13, not 10. So not sure if there's like a ripped jersey or it's like, hey, let me go with 13. But at the beginning of the year, he was wearing number 10. Second down for Crestwood. Shedlock, does he get in with the knees or was he down? Touchdown, Comets. So 7:40 on the clock and 2 quick scores here in quarter number 1. We thank our friends at Daniel J. Hughes Funeral home locations in Wilkes-Barre for compassionate care. We thank our friend Daniel J. Hughes. So the extra point, no good, is 12-0. Crestwood. Wilkes-Barre will get the ball back here momentarily. So it's early here in this ball game, and Crestwood already has hit the end zone twice. So Wilkes-Barre not seeing a team quite like the Crestwood Comets, and they tried to onside kick it, but it is caught up front. Nice job by number 11, Logan Sienkiewicz. So it was Crestwood trying to put the nail in the coffin. Not sure, but no go there as Wilkes-Barre area will start out. Again, it's really early in this game, but boy, if you can go up 3 scores, that'd be pretty darn good. You're up 2. Here's Nelson on this right-hand side. They're going to try to get a quick strike over here against Noah Schultz. Schultz has some wheels himself. So they'll give it to Howie Shiner. Shiner runs the football, and he's still going and spinning around up into Comet territory.
The gain of 5 on the play will be second down.
Second down here is Wilkes-Barre. They're going to roll to the right, and Howe finally throws it and makes a good decision there, and then wrapped up. So the pass complete over to number 15, Gabe Saraceno. So it's going to be third down and short here for the Wolfpack. Ball spot at the 45-yard line. Thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. Attorneys located in Pittston. Power eye right here for the Wolfpack. They give it, he gets stuffed up. Going to be close to the first down there. So Nelson coming up at the bottom of that pile is number 80, Noah Marcico. And also number 11, Cole Kekalachik. Man, it looks close. From this vantage point, it looks like the Wolfpack have the first down, but it is just shy. So it's going to be fourth and a little itsy-bitsy. Power eye, it's going to be Howe. Howe gets stuffed. Does he get enough? He falls forward, maybe. I don't know. And I think, I don't even know, on that last spot. I think he's got it. Just barely got it there against that front of the Comets of Crestwood. So Howe has 2 receivers over here. They bring a third guy over to the right-hand side. So that's going to be number 14, Hassan Howard. 2 guys over to the left, so an empty backfield look here other than Howe, the quarterback. They're bringing the blitz, and they got it over to their guy. So Johnson, Naquan Johnson makes that catch. Good enough for a Wolfpack first down, and the chain gang is a moving on down. So a great job there. Want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. It is our McCarthy Tire game of the night. Here's how. Looking, he's going to throw a quick out over there in the flat. Gets it down to the 29-yard line. So Howard makes the catch here in the Wolfpack. Moving down the field here with 4:51 to go here in the first quarter. Two receivers to the left and three receivers over to the right. You got Johnson and Nelson. Maybe you get a quick step back from Nelson. Again, Johnson's open over to the middle. Just missed it. Johnson went over the middle and just out of the reach here. He was wide open on the post route. Almost like a go route, and he just kind of bellied it a little bit to the center. And he was open, but they couldn't finish that. So Nelson will go over to the left-hand side. I backfield with Shiner and Redding. Johnson, the tight end on the right. They'll fake it there. How great balance throws. Got it wide open. Johnson down to the 5-yard line. Does he make it in? Going to be a little shy right near the 4-yard line. So Howe does the job, keeps his balance, and the Wolfpack are knocking on the door right now. 4:25 on the clock. Live high school football here on the John Mendola Show Network. Appreciate you joining us. And the stands are getting a little bananas here. Howe to the left-hand side. He's going to throw it. He's got his dude and missed. So Sienkiewicz had his paws on it, just couldn't squeeze it. So Wilkes-Barre now with 4:19 on the clock here in the first, trailing by 12. Left-hand side, Nelson like a ping-pong ball. Gets down to the 1-yard line or so. Third down and short. So Wolfpack, and they put one in here. Crestwood trying to hang tough here, leading by 12 points. Power I. Left side. Yeah, he get there. It looks like he's short. Fourth and short here for the Wolfpack. Man, they got to be able to punch this thing in. All that lifting, all that extra work. Got to find a way to dig a little deeper here with 3:30 on the clock. Power I backfield. And Nelson. And Nelson bursts in for the touchdown, Wolfpack. Oh, Mekhi Nelson ran that with authority to bounce that in, and the Wolfpack hit the scoreboard. And here comes Evan Corcoran to try to boot this thing through to make it a 12-7 ball game. Corcoran in for the extra point. And somehow that slipped through. 12-7 with 3:20 to go. We'll take a timeout and be right back here on the John Mendola Show Network. So the Wolfpack respond and get on the scoreboard. They trail 12-7 here against the Comets of Crestwood as we got a football game here in Plains. Crestwood now on the return. They get up near the 28-yard line. College Coaching Elite. Go to College Coaching Elite Facebook page. NEPA families take advantage of 25% off of college admissions consulting with a special discount from our sponsor at College Coaching Elite. Jump on this. The offer expires soon. College Coaching Elite, 570-266-8917. So here comes Crestwood now after scoring twice, leading by 5, 3:14 to go in the first. We see plenty of offense thus far, and a little whistle action going. And is this a timeout or somebody over the line?
There's a penalty on play illegal.
Delay a game?
By the Wolfpack. That's
Oh.
a 5-yard penalty and remains first down.
All right, so the Wolfpack with an illegal substitution there, meaning I think they had one too many guys out there. That's our friend Max Greger. I'll have to talk to him in a couple months about that. Here is Schultz. He cannot be denied. He's long and he's strong and he gets into Wolfpack territory. So right now, Schultz is looking awfully good with a daddy long-legger stride into Wolfpack territory. Thank our friends at Dee's Diner, East Main Street in Wilkes-Barre. Fans, you're looking for a place open all the time, 24/7. You got it, Dee's Diner. They also have that food truck down at the Bloomsburg Fair. Brand new, blue, and beautiful. Schultz in motion. Shedlock fakes it. Shedlock has the football. He's got a little bit of speed to him. He's a ninth grader. He gets down to the 46-yard line. Late flag down. Not sure if this is a late hit, unnecessary roughness. A little extension of the play there, whether it's Crestwood or Wilkes-Barre area. Well, the officials were there and saw it, and they're going to tell us what it is. My instinct was it was going to go against Crestwood. Let's see. It is.
Against the Comets. 15-yard
Oh, drive Coach Arcangeli a little bananas over on that far sideline. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
And it'll remain first down.
Tell you what, if you ever get an opportunity to get up here to Wolfpack Stadium, you won't be missing out. It is gorgeous. It is a great place. You see the mountains, the TV towers over to your left. Got some planes and some helicopters flying around here in the valley, and some high school football here. They throw it right out to Dennis. He gets buried by Johnson.
Shedlock's pass is incomplete. Intended for number 1, Dennis.
That one hurts. Now, somebody might say, wow, was that a dirty hit? Was that a late hit? No. Dennis was going to catch the ball. He fumbled a little bit, and Johnson just ran through him. Johnson's getting some looks at the next level, and he's not a bad, his size is pretty good, and he's a nice young man, got a big smile to him, and he's doing a good job. So he's making a place for himself at that next level. So we just got to keep working. Here comes Noah Schultz. He's worked all night and done really good for Crestwood. Somebody olayed over there as they came up to make the tackle, and Noah Schultz kind of said, get on by. 2:28 on the clock. So earlier today, I'm here at the Wolfpack, it's Community Day, and it was pretty funny. There's a bunch of people coming up, and again, Uber and Lyft, all that stuff. They were doing that. They were coming up. This guy saw him 3-4 times just driving some people up. They knew it was going to be a busy traffic day. A couple of receivers over to the left-hand side. Here comes Crestwood on third down. And Dennis is shot down right near the 50-yard line. Good Wolfpack defense, buttoning it up a little bit, trailing by 5. So it's going to be a punting situation here for Crestwood. Dallas 14-0 over Hazleton area. Parker Balesta getting the job done. This is a high snap, but Crestwood's going to get rid of it, and it's a gorgeous kick. Beautiful bounce down. 10-yard line, bounces back to the 15. So a nice job there by Crestwood. Lakeland leading Honesdale, 7-0. So the Wolfpack offense will come out and do the job. Dee's Diner, our friends, helping us out tonight. And, of course, our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. And a great tackle over there on the right-hand side as Makai Nelson tried to get going. But reaching out their arms, Cole Kekalachik, 6 foot, 195 pounds. Valley View leads Abington Heights by a score. Lakeland's now gone up 2 scores. Old Forge and Lackawanna Trail are tied up. Berwick in a romper room in the first, 21-0. Get to some more scores as the night moves on. Here's how. Right in his face, he throws these guys. Oh, Johnson almost made a shoestring catch. And he's got enough wheels that maybe that could have been dangerous there for the Wolfpack. As Johnson has found himself open a couple times. You got to give it to Howe. It's been tough for him to stand in there with the heat coming from these Crestwood Comets. Playing physical up front. Chris Smolanek up there defensively for Crestwood. And here comes the heat again, and they sack Howe. So Kekalachik again with the heat. 27 seconds to go, and the Wolfpack way back there. And they're better off just sitting on this and talking about it. They got more time on the play clock, and they're bringing in a late substitution here. And they just want to get settled, and, hey, guys, we got time here. We thank our friend at What in the Sam Hills Pizza in the Parsons section of Wilkes-Barre. They've got that thin round or the Sicilian. Man, they're both delicious. Wing bites. They got all kind of great stuff. Give them a call, 570-270-4462. That's What in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza in the Parsons section of Wilkes-Barre. Open still for a couple hours tonight. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. So Wilkes-Barre area is in a tough spot. They're backed up to their own end zone here. Live high school football here at Wolfpack Stadium. Gorgeous night. They even had to park cars up there in the field hockey field. High snap, and Corcoran gets it booted away. It's going to take a bounce out about the 36-yard line, so it'll set up a short field here for Crestwood. I want to thank our friend at Daniel J. Hughes Funeral Home, 2 locations, Cary Avenue and Main Street in Wilkes-Barre. Compassionate care in a time of difficulty. Reach out to our friends at Daniel J. Hughes Funeral Home. So Crestwood has done a whole lot of Noah Schultz tonight. We're into the second quarter. We got a lot of running the football. Crestwood has thrown just a couple of passes, and similar for the Wolfpack. But when the Wolfpack spread Crestwood out, that seemed to be the success that they needed. This looks a little bit like some of the things Berwick used to run back in the day. They fake this way, they fake that way, and then they'll run on that left-hand side to get down just beyond the line of scrimmage goes Noah Schultz. So Johnson over there on the tackle. Cabbage helping out. Second down and 8 here for Crestwood. A nice, crisp autumn night. Temperatures in the 50s right now. No rain yet, but coming in the morning. Schultz burst. Oh, man. Got the first down, but one shoe away from taking that to the end zone. So this stadium here in Wilkes-Barre area, all part of a long project and plan here. The school, the athletics. Here is Shedlock, left-hand side. Shedlock gets wrapped up right near the 20-yard line. So the students moved into the school last fall, and they said, hey, it's going to be a little time before we get the athletic fields going. So they played at Wyoming Valley West Stadium, at Spartan Stadium, and then this year they had a deadline. Like, hey, I think we could get it done. They got it done. They got the track in. It's an 8-lane track with a FAT system. So that's fantastic for track and field athletes. And here comes Crestwood now on second down and long. They'll fake it, and they got room, and guess who? It's going to go Shedlock's way. The freshman touchdown run from 20 yards out. So Jason Shedlock does the job and scores the touch me down. Jaden Shedlock, that is. And we watch the replay. Shedlock finds that little crease, and then he takes it to the end zone. And Crestwood trying to get their first extra point of the night as they lead now 18-7. High snap, the kick is up, and this one does look good. So it is 19-7. That's the count, 10-11 on the scoreboard on our McCarthy Tire game of the night. They are open tomorrow till 3 o'clock. You're thinking car wash, oil change, tire rotation, brand new tires. Think of our friends at McCarthy Tire Service located on Kidder Street in Wilkes-Barre. We'll take a quick audio timeout, come right back at you. So we're back at it here as Crestwood has built up a 19-7 lead. Plenty of points going on here. And here comes Wilkes-Barre on the return, gets up across the 27-yard line. .10:04 now on the clock. Thank our friends at Falcone, Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. Since 1946, Joe Saporito returned from World War II, started his law practice 76 years later. It's still going. Sam Falcone, Bill Watt, Mara Armazzani, all part of the crew. General law practice serving all your legal needs. FalconeWattLaw.com. Give them a call, 570-654-4643. So receivers over to the left-hand side. Here comes the Wolfpack. Crestwood's bringing a heat. It's going to be Howe. He's got to get around the corner. No, it's Nelson. Nelson keeps. And Nelson showing his own little wiggle room, and then we're going to get a flag here in the area of holding or a block in the back. So tough blow there as Makai Nelson lined up at the quarterback position to try to get something rolling. So that holding penalty against the Wolfpack, it'll still be first down, but it's going to be first down in about 7 here if that everything is right. Nelson, right-hand side. Nelson gets out across the 36-yard line.
6 on the play, it'll be second down.
So they'll go over to the right-hand side. It'll be second down and around 2. So Howe now under center for Wilkes-Barre. I backfield. It'll be movement up front. Breeze picking up just a little bit up here, high atop Wolfpack Stadium. So it's going to be a penalty against Crestwood, and the Wolfpack get a free pass, and they'll pick up that first down. 9:32 on the clock. We're quarter number 2 tonight. So they'll bring Redding as the tight end over on the left-hand side. They've got Sienkiewicz in there, and they've got Nelson. Nelson trying to run between the tackles, and Crestwood right now playing stout, and they tee off on Nelson there. They don't want to get held up and then get biffled, that's for sure. Nelson a little bit better in space. 8:55, 19-7 Crestwood advantage. Two receivers over to that far side. And here comes Howe. He'll go back to the gun. He's got 2 guys alongside of him. The blitz is coming. Howe's going to roll to his right. He's looking. He's got his dude. It's going to be a first down for the Wolfpack. So making the catch is Sienkiewicz. Want to thank our friends at What in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza, located in the Parsons section of Wilkes-Barre. Thick and fried Sicilian or that hand-tossed thin crust. The deep dish is really, really good. 570-270-4462. Here's Howe around the corner. He's still going. He's still going. He's going to run. And, he gets biffled late. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty. Silly, silly Willie there by Cole Kekalachik. So a free 15 yards coming up here for the Wolfpack. Officials talking about it, but I don't think there's much discussion. This is a simple, you can't hit a guy out of bounds, especially a freshman quarterback, right?
That's going to be 15 yards added to the end of the run. And enough for Wolfpack, first down.
So the Wolfpack now have a first down, trying to keep up with the Crestwood Comets tonight as Crestwood has come to play. Keep updating you on scores here. Valley View up 2 scores. Scranton up 7-0. And Makai Nelson exits stage left. Big stiff arm. But holding on over there was Dennis.
He's brought down on the play by number 1, Dennis.
Dennis, a big, strong boy.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Lakeland leads by 3 scores. Trail and Old Forge tied up at 14 apiece. Delaware Valley up 7. Berwick 4 touchdowns better than Wyoming Valley West.
There's a penalty on the play.
So the Wolfpack now carry the ball and wrestling down over there. Guess who? Bibla.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. Gain of 3 will be second down.
So Bibla playing large up front. Saw his dad before the game in the big truck. Large man. Went to Miami. Played in the NFL. And coaching his kids here at Crestwood. Man, those kids grew up fast. See, Bibla came back to town. He's got these little kids, and now they're already playing high school football. Here comes Howe. He's going to roll. He's going to look. He's going to throw a lollipopper over to that far left-hand side. Incomplete, 7:03 on the clock. So that'll bring up third down here for the Wolfpack. Holy Redeemer, 14 better than Hanover area right now. Johnny Mendola with the Hanover area pick. Probably wrong. A little salt in the wound. Pitch right-hand side. Nelson. Nelson cuts it up. Nelson still going inside the 10-yard line. It'll be shy of the first down. It'll bring up fourth down. So do you bring in Evan Corcoran here to try a field goal, or do you keep going? And the Wilkes-Barre area will not even sniffle at this 4th down and 2. Now Howell look over to the sideline as they'll got 22 seconds to get the signal from the sideline. What they want to do, they're going to talk it over. I think they're going to call a timeout here and try to make the right call here as they let this clock salt away just a little bit. Call a timeout here with 1 second on the play clock. So timeout for Wilkes-Barre area as we thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. It is the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. Our State Farm Insurance agents, Melissa Walters, Frank Sorokatch, Jen Ricky Abelap, Michael Griffin, and Matt Daly. We thank them as well. We'll take a timeout. Be right back. Pittston area leads Nanticoke by 2 touchdowns. So Wilkes-Barre area thinks about what they want to do. They're going heavy look with Shiner. In at tailback. They fake it to him. They give it to Nelson, and they sniff that out. Nelson still on his feet in the right-hand side. Can he make something out of it? He needs a block or 2 or 3, but he does not get it. So Crestwood had penetration and caused a disruption. Cole Kekalachik part of that backfield, and Wolfpack walk away with no points at all. So that one stings as they drove the ball down the field. So here comes Crestwood offensively to get the job going again as we thank our friends at our Carol and Janelle and the Pizza Capital of the World and that takeaway kitchen. Here comes Crestwood. Student body left. Schultz, he's got wiggle room. Can he make it down the sideline? I think he's going to do it. He's got the wheels to take this thing 87 yards to pay dirt and no yellow flags on the field. You want to see that again? Here it is. Noah Schultz, afterburners. He is gonzo at that point. As you check out the replay here on the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night here in the John Mendola Show Network. So the extra point coming over here for Crestwood. So the Comets and Noah Schultz showing what they can do, and 26-7. I want to thank our friends at D's Diner, located on East Main Street in Wilkes-Barre, across from the casino. Fans, you're looking for a place open at any single time. You're up in the middle of the night, you work third shift, you're not sure that if somebody's open. Well, D's Diner's open 24/7, and they got that brand new food truck at the Bloomsburg Fair. It's blue, and it is wonderful. So the kickoff down to the 20-yard line. The Wolfpack are going to need something big here, trailing by 4 scores. And they dance around a little bit to the 20-yard line. 5:47 to go here in the quarter, number 2. So still in that first half. So Makai Nelson back into the ball game here for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. 26-7 right now is the advantage for Crestwood. Here comes Nelson, far left-hand side. He's got plenty of white jerseys. Gets right 1, 2, and does a good enough job to get out towards the 30-yard line and be a little shy of the first down, I think. But a nice carry there by Nelson. Dallas 28-6 over Hazleton area, so a similar score that we have here. Valley View up 2 scores. Scranton leads Wyoming area by a score. Lakeland 4 scores better than Honesdale. Old Forge leads by a touchdown. Here's the give left side. Howie Shiner thinking, okay, do I run over people, run through them, run to the sideline? He's got enough for a first down. So the Wolfpack can be effective with running the football. They just need to put some points on the scoreboard here. Again, they could have had maybe 3 more if they decide to go for the field goal. But Naquan Johnson in the slot right now. Nobody lined up over there on him. Shiner's going to shuffle to the left, still run the football, still trying to go around. But he is finally gobbled up over there by number 72, John Jones, who's 6'1", 275 pounds. St. Cabbage over on the far right-hand side. Still plenty of time on the play clock here for the Wolfpack. Howe is looking. He's got nothing, just kind of throws it up for grabs, and that's almost intercepted by Schultz. Dangerous, dangerous throw by the freshman Howe right there. If anything could have happened. Thank our friends at Athletic Republic, locations in Dallas and Moosic. Looking to train as a student athlete or as an adult, contact our friends at Athletic Republic with 2 locations. .4:59 on the clock. We're in quarter number 2, 3rd down. Howe looks. He's got his guy, Makai. Nelson jumped to Harley, and Howe's pass wasn't there. Looked for a penalty. He had Johnson down the sideline as well. I thought he was a little more open than Nelson. And that drive does a halt. Who goes there? The Wolfpack going to be forced to punt.
Corcoran into punt, keep to receive.
And Corcoran's kick is all the way down to the 30-yard line or so. And that is where Crestwood will take over with 4:46 to play. As we thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. They've been doing it for a long time. Attorney Sam Falcone, Bill Watt, Mara Armazzani continue with the same principles that Attorney Joe Saporito started 76 years ago. Honest work, dedication to the clients, and a proven record of courtroom success. Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. General law practice serving all your legal needs. FalconeWattLaw.com. 570-654-4643. So Crestwood will bring Schultz in motion. They'll fake it to him. They'll do scissors back this way, and Dennis gets the carry, gets up across the 41-yard line. We'll look over to the sideline right now. And now we'll get a whistle here, and not sure if we got a reset on the clock. Okay, I think the officials just had to kind of, all right, let's wind it up right now is what they're saying. So they'll bring Schultz in motion, and they will give it to him on the left-hand side. He's got tons of room. Wolfpack just don't have an answer for Noah Schultz right now. He has looked awfully studly for Crestwood, but there is a flag right in the center of the field.
Penalty's going to be holding on the Comets.
So this one will come back.
From the spot of the foul and remain second down.
Crestwood sends Hilp over to the right-hand side. Schultz to that far left near the Comet sideline. He'll come in motion. He'll fake it, and it'll be Shedlock. He'll keep it. He's got wiggle room, and he's got some wheels, and he finally gets taken down by Sienkiewicz, but not before another Crestwood Comet first down with 3:54 to go. Now the clock's supposed to stop on the first down until they get the chains set. (26-7). Down the right-hand side, Noah Schultz.
Schultz on the carry. He's brought down at the 16-yard line.
So a nice job by Noah Schultz once again, making that carry for big-time yardage. So Crestwood with 3:20 to go.
Timeout on the field, final timeout.
So we got a timeout here with 3:19 to play here in the first half. Getting hungry and thinking of what in the Sam Hills brick oven pizza, that deep dish. Man, that sounds so good right now. Give our friends at what in the Sam Hills brick oven pizza a call. They're located in the Parsons section of Wilkes-Barre. Shedlock keeps, and Shedlock gets down inside the 10-yard line. So good job by the freshman getting the job done right there. 570-270-4462. That is what in the Sam Hills brick oven pizza. So Crestwood now, second down. Still could get that first down. Who moved up front? Anybody? Schultz, left-hand side. Schultz is going to get into the end zone. Yet another touchdown for Noah Schultz. He has put on a clinic tonight. Noah Schultz and the Crestwood Comets leading 32-7 with 2:33 to go here in the first half. Dallas leading 28-6. Valley View up 2 scores. Lakeland up 5 touchdowns. Dunmore leads Mid-Valley. And Old Forge up a touchdown. 2:33 on the clock. We'll take a quick timeout. So we kick it off. It's going to be a squibbler, and the ball is loose right near the 37-yard line. Dangerous play there, but a good job there by the Wolfpack of grabbing that football. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. Thank our friend at Daniel J. Hughes Funeral Home, 2 locations, Cary Avenue and Main Street in Wilkes-Barre, for compassionate care in a difficult time. Contact our friend Daniel J. Hughes. 32-7. Crestwood has dominated, and Wilkes-Barre has not had an answer for what Crestwood could do with the ground game. So give by Shiner now up across the 46-yard line.
46-yard line, it's a gain of 9 on the play. It'll be second down.
Shiner left side. Shiner's going to run the football. Shiner's still going, keeping his feet, and a first down. So 2 minutes and 1 second, as it'll be a chain gang mover here. And Crestwood looks like they're going over to the sideline after a timeout there. Trailing 32-7 Wilkes-Barre. Johnny Mendola scrambling here and doing a little bit of everything tonight, doing a fantastic job. So appreciate his efforts tonight here, working with me. Everybody needs a best friend. I'm lucky to have guy who could do it all. So whether it's the camera or the computer, he could do a little bit of everything. Right-hand side fake. Nelson, what a tackle over there.
He's brought down at the Wolfpack 46-yard line. Loss of 10 on the play will be second down.
So great job there by number 21, Logan Rolls. Nelson ducks one and rolls down towards the 50-yard line.
Brought down at the 49-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play will be third down.
So Juszkiewicz on the tackle. 1:07 on the clock, 32-7. Crestwood leads it here at Wolfpack Stadium on a busy night here in Wilkes-Barre area. The community night, that was this afternoon, and all kind of kids and prizes and food and fun, and that went very well. And then we rolled right into the high school football game. So we're going to roll over this way, and Nelson's going to throw a nice ball, but it got picked off. Had the right little zip on it, but it just kind of sailed on him a little bit, and then we'll get a flag down. So tough situation there. Dennis comes up with it, and Dennis doing what he's got to do. Let's see what the flag is all about here with 35 seconds to go.
Penalties, illegal block in the back. On the Comets, that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Crestwood will take over first and 10.
So it is a penalty against Crestwood. Now, does Crestwood say, hey, listen, we want to put this thing away? It's 32-7. They have a big lead. Do they try to go up top? Or, again, Noah Schultz, he has been the man tonight here and the difference. Crestwood. Schultz on the right. He'll come in motion. Speed, sweeper. He is. Plenty of room. And guess what? Wiggle room again. Noah Schultz. Got a dude to stop him down at the 30-yard line. But can anybody, somebody, if you're a Wolfpack fan, get a hold of Noah Schultz? He is large and in charge tonight. 24 seconds on the clock. Ball down at the 30-yard line. Give up the middle.
Shedlock on the carry.
Shedlock
Timeout on the field.
down near the 25-yard line, all the way down to 6 seconds on the clock here. All right, here we go. Crestwood here with 6 seconds to go. They'll bring Dennis in motion. That's option, this option, that. Oh, they got a guy wide open deep in that part of the end zone. Touchdown, Crestwood. Josh Hill catches that one as Crestwood does a little trickery for the final score of the half. You just kind of felt something was coming. Okay, we're going to come this way. We'll throw it that way, toss it this way. Little flag route, if you will, and Josh Hill runs right under it for the touch me down, Crestwood. Timeout Crestwood here as they try to figure out what they're going to do here with the point after. So here comes the extra point attempt, or in this fashion, a 2-point attempt here for Crestwood. Right-hand side, Noah Schultz got there, yes. Go 40-7. We got a flag down, holding against Crestwood. So some surprising scores from across northeastern Pennsylvania tonight, and then some not so surprising. Dallas stampeding Hazleton area 35-6. Crestwood romping Wilkes-Barre right here at Wolfpack Stadium. Valley View 2 touchdowns better than Abington Heights. Scranton 17-0 over Wyoming area. Lakeland up by 5 touchdowns. They're going to the corner. Shedlock's got his guy, and no good. So tight coverage over there. Somebody got pancaked down that sideline. That'll be the end of the half. 38-7 is the count. Take a timeout, and we'll be back. Here we go, second half, 38-7 domination right now by Crestwood. The Wolfpack are going to have to dig a little deeper here as we get ready for more high school football here on the John Mendola Show Network. Thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. So some of the crowd has thinned out a little bit after a long day, the community event, and then the lead, and a fumble there by the Wolfpack. I think they recover it themselves. So our first play into the second half. We'll get to some scores. Dallas is dominating Hazleton area on the road. Delaware Valley 21-0 over North Pocono. Scranton all over Wyoming area by 17 tonight. We'll tell you a little bit more. Here's the Wolfpack now. They'll run the football. Left side, Howie Shiner running the football close to a first down, maybe 9 yards. Well, Shiner doing the job as Mackay Nelson in there at quarterback. So I backfield here with Shiner. Crestwood's bringing the heat. Shiner runs right into a body, and he gets right near the sticks. I think this is going to be a first down. So the Wolfpack will do the chain gang of movement here as we thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. Open till 3 o'clock tomorrow. Looking for an oil change, new tires, or a car wash, contact their friends at McCarthy Tire. Tomorrow open till 3. Shiner left-hand side runs the football. Gets near the 44-yard line where he is brought down. That'll bring up second down and about 8. So Bibla and crew up front. You got Jardine, you got Jones, guys like that. They're doing the job of stopping and slowing down this Wolfpack team. 10:40 on the clock here in quarter number 3. Two receivers over to the right-hand side. I backfield. Nelson will give it to Shiner. Shiner will shuffle a little bit, and he'll go forward for maybe 2 yards. Going to bring up third down and about 6. I want to thank our State Farm Insurance agents, Melissa Walter in the back mountain, Frank Sorokatch in Tunkhannock, Jen Ricky Abelhoff in Dunmore, Michael Griffin, located in Dixon City, Matt Daly in Kingston. Two receivers to the right. Here is Mackay Nelson looking for a seam. He cuts back. Mackay Nelson's got a first down near the 45-yard line into Comet territory. So two receivers over to the right-hand side. And Nelson has an eye backfield. First down. Nelson keeps right-hand side. He's got a seam and got 6-7 yards. Well, he is the Swiss Army knife here for the Wolfpack. 9:25 on the clock, and it is moving. Left-hand side, it is Shiner trying to run the football, still like a bowling ball, going forward. And he's got a first down carry here for the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. We thank our friends at What in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza, located in the Parsons section of Wilkes-Barre. Hey, you still got some time to order your pie for tonight, 570-270-4462, or maybe over the weekend. It is hand-tossed thin crust pizza or deep dish. Very good. Love the deep dish at Sam Hills. It's located right on George Avenue in Wilkes-Barre, 270-4462. So here are the Wolfpack. Shiner running down towards the 26-yard line. Wolfpack trail 38-7. So they'll shift some stuff around here for Wilkes-Barre. And they will give it, again, they're pinching now. Crestwood coming off the edge pretty tight. Only about 1 on that one. 3rd down and about 5 here for the Wolfpack. I backfield here for Wilkes-Barre area. 2 receivers over to the right. Nelson falls down, spins around, almost falls down. He's still on his feet, still trying to go towards the 1st down. And it'll be short. It'll be 4th down and a couple here for the Wolfpack. I want to thank our friends at FNCB Bank. FNCB with 16 locations across northeastern Pennsylvania. Contact your friends at FNCB Bank, member FDIC. So not real sure on what happened to the freshman quarterback, Howe. 7-11 on the clock. And there'll be a timeout here. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back. So it appears as if the freshman quarterback, Howe, is banged up. I think he might be in a hooded sweatshirt there on the sidelines. So they've gone with Mekhi Nelson here. They're trailing 38-7. It's a great night for high school football here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Right now the Wolfpack on the other end of things, but nonetheless, they got to keep competing. 4th down and short. Dallas all over Hazleton area tonight. Scranton dominating Wyoming area. Old Forge out in front of Lackawanna Trail. Delaware Valley 4 touchdowns better than North Pocono. So here comes the Wolfpack. Crestwood's bringing the heat. Nelson finds a seam, but I don't think he's got it. He's going to be short. Just short. And Crestwood will take over. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. .706 on the clock. So Crestwood will come back with that offense that has been potent. Oh, a Schultz 260 yards or something like that. Ridiculous night for him. He has been a stud. Scranton 24-0 over Wyoming area. And a little bit more here. This is Dennis on the carry. So a 1st down run there for Crestwood. On 1st down. Lakeland 4 touchdowns better than Honesdale tonight. Give on this far side. Schultz cuts back. Schultz ducks in, ducks out. And finally, Naquan Johnson gets a tackle.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Gain of 10 on the play and enough for Comets first down.
Another Crestwood first down, spotted up at the 44-yard line. 6:26 here, quarter number 3. People loving the sky tonight. All kind of pictures of that. Riverside leading Carbondale area tonight. Dunmore over Mid-Valley. And a whistle here at Wolfpack Stadium with 6:01 to go here in the third.
False start against Comets at the 5-yard penalty and will remain first down.
That'll back them up. Two receivers over to the left hand, make it 3 receivers on that left-hand side. They'll bring Schultz in motion. Schultz will carry, keeps finding seam after seam. That time only a yard or 2. That'll get us down to the 5:31 mark.
Down after a gain of 4 on the play will be second down.
Thank our local State Farm insurance agents. Frank Sorokatch in Tunkhannock, Melissa Walter in the Back Mountain, Jan Ricky Abelhoff in Dunmore, Michael Griffin in Dixon City, and Matt Daly located over in Kingston. Right hand side. And Crestwood down to the 48-yard line and into Wolfpack territory.
Gain of 8 on the play will be third down.
Big campus here in Wilkes-Barre area. They had their community night tonight. A lot of the young people in the community got to enjoy some free food and prizes and games and face painting and a petting zoo and different things like that. It was really a good time. And now came out to watch their Wolfpack. Noah Schultz running down for a first down to the 42-yard line. So Crestwood eating some clock and leading 38-7. Well, thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt, located at 48 South Main Street in Pittston. You can join them online, falconewattlaw.com, 570-654-4643. Honest work, dedication to their clients, and a proven record of courtroom success. Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. Here comes Crestwood straight forward. And jumping on the back there is the Wolfpack. Ready. A lot of hard work in the offseason for both squads, weight room guys. Right now paying off for Crestwood. Reverse the action. Here comes the scissor underneath. And they'll get down inside the 30-yard line for another Crestwood Comet first down, eating up clock here in quarter number 3. 3:06 and counting here in the third. So we're playing into the night and into the fall weather. Left-hand side, somebody lost a helmet. And one of the Wolfpack players, that was Johnson.
He's brought down after a gain of 7 on the play. Will be second down.
So Wolfpack switching in a couple of players here and there. So we're supposed to get some rain overnight. And it looks like the best chance of that rain is going to be in the early morning hours, but kind of like 30-40% most of the afternoon tomorrow. A little chilly. Noah Schultz big-time yardage tonight. He has been a workhorse. Down towards the 16-yard line, and another first down here for the Crestwood Comets. As get some cars pulling out of the parking lot here at this point. Some people have seen enough. And the Crestwood fans enjoying and soaking up a big outing tonight here at Wolfpack Stadium. Their first chance to get to play here on the brand new turf. Shedlock right-hand side. He's following blockers down inside the 8-yard line. If you're Crestwood right now, you got to be smart. You don't want to make a boo-boo by playing these guys deep into the game when the game is in hand. You know, so you got Shedlock, you got Schultz, you got guys like that. But, you know, there's a fine line here where sure you want to score, sure you want to run the clock, but you don't want to get anybody injured. 1:09 on the clock. Schultz fakes one way, goes straight forward, gets down to about the 2 or 3 yard line, and we are finally under 1 minute to play. First and goal. Thank our friends at Dee's Diner, located on East Main Street in Wilkes-Barre, across from the casino. They're open 24/7 every single day, every single moment. And they got that food truck over at the Bloomsburg Fair. Noah Schultz, yet another touchdown tonight. So Noah Schultz making a case for who's one of the best running backs in northeastern Pennsylvania. You got Parker Balesta. You got Makai Nelson. You got Noah Schultz, among other guys. But Schultz is pretty darn good. He is fast and lengthy. His kick is up. Yeah, it makes it 44, now 45-7 lead here for the Crestwood Comets. McCarthy Tire Service open tomorrow until 3 o'clock. Brand new tires, check. Car wash, check. Oil change, check. All those things you need to do, get it done at your friends at McCarthy Tire Service. They do such a great job in our community here in northeastern Pennsylvania. They're one of the largest tire dealers in North America. This one down to the 12-yard line. Underwood, and he gets taken down near the 18. So the Wolfpack with the football. Not going to get a playoff here. I think the quarter's going to end, and we're going to go to quarter number 4. We thank our friends at What in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza in Wilkes-Barre. 570-270-4462 for What in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza, open tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, 100 Georgia Avenue in Parsons. So here we go, quarter number 4, and the Wolfpack hand off the ball, get up to the 20-yard line. We thank our friend at Daniel J. Fuse Funeral Home, 2 locations, Terry Avenue in Wilkes-Barre and Main Street in the north end section of Wilkes-Barre. For compassionate care and a difficult time, contact our friend at Daniel J. Hughes Funeral Home. And, of course, we're getting near closing time here for what in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza, but maybe tomorrow or Sunday. Watch a little football this weekend. I'm sure you will. Pick up a pie, maybe some of those wing bites. Man, that sounds so good, that deep dish. I love it. What in the Sam Hills Pizza, 100 George Avenue in Wilkes-Barre. You get flags. So we're just under 11 minutes to play here on a crisp autumn night at Wolfpack Stadium. They're going to throw the ball. Nelson tries to dart one in there near the 40. Doesn't have a bad arm. Try to get it into Saraceno's hands and just off the mark a little bit. So they'll shift over, get it over to the other side. Clock's running here with the score in hand by Crestwood tonight for Coach Arcangeli. Crestwood looking really solid right now. Is one of the better teams here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Fake it. Nelson's got room, left-hand side. This could be history. Josh Hilp has a good angle, but Nelson has track-like speed, and he will take it the distance. So 74 yards, Mackay Nelson. Finally, the Wolfpack get a score in there after So here comes the extra point for the Wolfpack. So Mackay Nelson takes it 74 yards, 10:06 on the clock, and the kick is up, and it is good. 45-14. Wolfpack get a little closer, but Crestwood will probably get the ball and run it just a little bit as well. We thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. Open tomorrow until 3 o'clock. And we get the kickoff. It's going to go all the way down to like the 1-yard line. Crestwood will bring it out. Shuffle up to about the 17-yard line or so. And 9:57 to go here tonight.
Drake on the return. He's brought down at the 19-yard line. It'll be first and 10 Crestwood.
We thank our friends at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt, located in Pittston. That new location that they have. Sam Falcone, Bill Watt Mara Armazzani. So Mara Armazzani's Lakeland Chiefs, they're winning. Billy Watts, Hazleton area Cougars are on the other end of things with Dallas. And Sam Falcone's Patriots of Pittston area are winning right now. Of course, they support all of the teams here in northeastern Pennsylvania, but they are the alma maters of the three attorneys at Saporito, Falcone, and Watt. First down here for the Comets of Crestwood, under 9 minutes to go. And they'll run the football straight forward up across the 20-yard line. Trying to get a couple of first downs, and the Wolfpack will try to sprinkle in some players here, and everybody will try to get out of here as healthy as they can. We mentioned earlier, Berwick was dominating Wyoming Valley West tonight. So a great job by the Bulldogs of bouncing back as Wilkes-Barre area took it to them last week by a couple of touchdowns. Delaware Valley all over North Pocono by 5 touchdowns. And now it goes over there. It's hard to believe tomorrow is October 1st, and 6 weeks of football is in the books. How about Abington Heights? They are coming back against Valley View, down a touchdown very late in that game. Scranton up 31-0 over the Wyoming area Warriors. Dallas 35-6 over Hazleton. And they'll let this clock salt away just a little bit here. And good clock management here by Crestwood as they have some of the younger players in. But coach will say, hey, don't do anything until that clock hits 5 seconds. And they listened. .7:11 on the clock. FNCB Bank, member FDIC, 16 locations here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Supporter of many teams with their scoreboards. We thank our friends at FNCB Bank, located throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. Here's a punt from Crestwood. Nice knuckleball right down to the 40-yard line, and a great coverage down there by number 4, Nick Miscavige. So the Wolfpack coming back in here, 6:30 to go, and they'll try to see what they can do to run the football a little bit. Get some different younger players in. Here's a nice job by the Wolfpack of getting some experience for these younger players tonight. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night here in the John Mendola Show Network, but it's been Crestwood since the very beginning. They have dominated tonight, done a great job. As Wilkes-Barre area will get in some players at key positions, and they'll give it straight forward. Well, we got a flag, false start here out of Wilkes-Barre area.
5-yard penalty, remains first down.
5:39 on the clock. By the time this game ends and we get out of here, it'll be, close to 10 o'clock. And Dee's Diner will be open. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I can't sleep, it's like 3 o'clock, I could head over to Dee's Diner 24/7. And you know what? If I feel like getting to the Bloomsburg Fair tomorrow, I might go down to the Dee's Diner truck because it's down there. So lots of great stuff going on. Dee's Diner, that brand new food truck they have. It's beautiful. Dee's on wheels. Absolutely. Yummy, yum. Give on the left-hand side there. The Wolfpack stuck right around the 45-yard line, under 5 minutes to go.
It'll be second down.
So Wolfpack trying to shuffle in 4 or 5 linemen.
Field, second charge, timeout of the half for the Wolfpack.
And Wolfpack will take a timeout here to kind of get their lineup set and make sure they have all the right substitutions. And it's not easy because, you got guys get hurt during the course of a game, and you want to make sure that, everything lines up the right way. So tomorrow, some junior high soccer right here at Wolfpack Stadium. That'll be exciting for the junior high players on a cold, rainy, windy Saturday morning. But they're kids. They'll love it. They'll tough it out a little bit. So the Wolfpack will come out here on second down and 8. They fumbled the snap. Again, you get a new center in there. Never hurts to kind of get a couple of snaps in there if you could, but easier said than done. .406 to go. State Farm Insurance Agents, Melissa Walter, Frank Sorokatch, Jen Ricky Bluff, Michael Griffin, and Matt Daly. Big hit in the backfield there by the Comets of Crestwood. It appeared to be number 64, Matt Urban, getting in that backfield. 3:42 and counting. So fourth down, they'll kick it away. Corcoran just gets it off. Great hustle over there, and it'll go out of bounds, and Crestwood will take over. So we'll get some rain moving in tonight, continue through tomorrow. And the next couple of days look like, well, that rain might stick around Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday we look pretty good. And most of the week looks dry. And maybe by Thursday we get up to 71, but Friday we take a big dip down to like 57. So we'll be dealing right about 60 most of the week as we welcome October into northeastern Pennsylvania with 3:07 on the clock. Great time to do some yard work if you like that. Put up a fence. Lots of fun. Everybody's got activities going on, and the Wolfpack get their substitutions in now. And here comes Crestwood now with the football in the final couple of minutes to put this game in the books. 45-14 to score. Crestwood running the football straight forward. Delaware Valley all over North Pocono. Scranton all over Wyoming area. Southern Columbia and Montoursville were tied at 7 earlier. So here comes the wind kicking up just a bit here on the top of Wolfpack Stadium. A little scissor action. They get the reverse. And Crestwood still moving the ball down, and they've got a first down to the 43-yard line. 1:29 to go. So Crestwood taking their time. Right-hand side will be number 21 for the Comets and getting some big-time yardage. Logan Rolls.
Rolls on the carry.
He's in the Wolfpack territory
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
and be one of the final plays.
Gain of 25 on the play. And enough for Comets first down.
So the Comets will have a first down. The clock stopped for the first down, but then it got reset pretty quickly, and now the clock is rolling. So probably got a play left, and that'll do it here tonight. Thank our friends at What in the Sam Hills Pizza, located in the Parsons section of Wilkes-Barre, Daniel J. Hughes Funeral Home, and Saporito, Falcone, and Watt for supporting us tonight. Of course, we are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. It is the McCarthy Tire Game of the Night. Rolls down inside the 12-yard line. And I think that'll be the final play of the game as Crestwood will gather here at the midfield stripe. And there's just not enough time here to do it. So, final score, 45-14. We appreciate you joining us here this evening at Wolfpack Stadium. Crestwood victorious over Wilkes-Barre area. We appreciate it, and thank you so much, and have a good night, everybody.